What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a plethora unboxing for you guys coming from you all. That's right, we got a bunch of subscriber boxes sent in this year. Thank you all so much. Anybody who considered sending us stuff, you guys are awesome. We're gonna break down 3 subscribers boxes today in this video. That's a lot of freaking baits. So we're gonna have to get right to it. If you guys like the content, be sure to subscribe, smash a like, and DDT the notification bell. And because this is the last Monday of our month of giving, obviously there's a giveaway, and it might as well be probably the biggest one that we've done the entire month. So we packed a bag. There's a ton of baits in it. It's packed with well over about $70, $75 worth of baits. And to enter the giveaway, just like the previous ones, you just click the link in the description below or the pinned comment, because it's just a safer, easier way to do this. So spammers, get the heck out of here.
I will say, I'm gonna start right off the bat. This one was one I had to have in there for anybody fishing cold water. Sweet jerkbait from Fish Lab.
Flipping baits, we got some bugs from X Zone. We got some Yum Silver Flashy Craws.
Get the KVD Ocho, the Ned, duh. You get the Monster Bass Seeker, duh. And then you get a Super K jig. I think there's even another one in there, duh.
You get a punch jig. Look at that thing. That thing's pretty sweet.
We did a Walmart video a while ago. This is one of the best ones. This is a copy of the Red Eye Shad. It is fantastic.
It's legit. We've got the Creature in June Bug from Big Bite Baits.
Another cold water killer, steel shad. What do you call these things? What's wrong with me? Vibrating
blade
jig,
bait.
Blade bait. Thank you. Another flat side. It's the clutch from the old squad.
Ow. We've got the Bait Labs Ultimate Strike Shad there in that flashy bluegill color.
A river bug, one of my favorite jigs from Super K. I think this one is half.
And then you get this Castaic.
Oh yeah, custom.
Flat side custom paint job Castaic crankbait.
From Messer.
There you go.
That is a loaded bag.
There you go. That's all in the giveaway. Yes, there's open hooks in here. Please don't just shove your hand inside this thing when you get it. And ultimately you get the Monster Bass bag. There you go. Click the link.
Do it now.
Let's get to the unboxing.
Let's go. I don't think Plethora really does it justice.
Plethora does not.
It really doesn't. There's probably, what, 10 pounds of tackle here?
At least. I held it for the thumbnail. It was pretty hefty. All right, so this first box comes from Jason Emery, and Jason writes, hang on.
Get his spectacles. I'm the old man.
First, I would like to thank you for your work on YouTube and chatting with me on Instagram. I have enjoyed your videos, live streams over the past year and a half. I am continuing to grow as a fisherman, although I'm 44, and try to utilize all the information I can. Currently, I am a veteran and not working due to my disability. Thank you for your service. I was interested in making jigs and lures, so I started this adventure last month. I am more interested in making them and catching fish from the hard work I did. I have included 7 1/8 ounce #1 matte green pumpkin Ned jigs.
We love the #1s.
Yeah, #1s are great. They are super light wire. I already took a peek at them. 7 1/8 ounce #1 green pumpkin Ned rigs, and a few miscellaneous size and colors for you to try out. Chartreuse. Come on now. Thank you for sharing your passion in videos and sharing your catches. If you could please try these out and tag me on any of your catches on any social media platform, I would greatly appreciate it. Someday we will need to meet and possibly fish or chat about fishing over coffee. Thank you for your time and keep up the great work. Good luck and tight lines, Jason Emery. Thank you, Jason Emery. We'll include in the description below any links for these guys if you guys want to go check them out. All right, glare gone. Here we go.
I'd say while Jeff's getting the jigs out, I'm like continuously flabbergasted, like by people sending stuff. It is like
What's wrong with you guys?
Is it the most humbling thing that I think ever?
It's pretty gosh dang humbling.
It's unbelievable. It's like the coolest experience.
All right, so we got a couple different weights here, from 1/8 to 3/16 to 5/32. I just want to show you guys like the 4 main colors. #1, right off the top, we got the chartreuse. These are fantastic. Chartreuse EWG, you don't see enough of them. And I'm really liking the hooks that he's using for this. I don't think he mentioned it in the letter, but you can see that we've got like a very straight rigging setup here. That's gonna be fantastic. It's a lighter wire hook, but the mold feels good. It's not like a wobbly little jig head there. I'm digging it. He even like cleared out your little line tie. So that is legit. We got a little bit lighter wire here. This one is like a glittery green pumpkin. That's hot.
So these are your green pumpkin and then your green pumpkin matte. It is actually kind of difficult to see the difference. I'm trying to get the light on there for you, but the matte I'm really digging. I'm not sure how long it would last underwater without like any kind of clear coat, but looks heckin' cool. But you never know what is gonna be the difference between catching fish and not catching fish. And I'll tell you right now, at least it looks heckin' cool. And then we get this version of green. I'm not sure what you call it. It's like Hulk green. But it's heckin' cool.
So that's the 1/8 ounce #1 hook.
Yeah.
That is a light wire, shorter hook. I like it a lot. That's gonna be great for those smaller Ned rigs.
And you could, I'm gonna try and show you the difference between the two. Side by side, this is that smaller hook size. How many do you have that are this size? I would say the Eagle Claw #1s, not the jig, just the EWG.
The hook? Yeah, the Eagle Claw #1s.
That's the only size that I have, and I use those constantly. Spearpoint makes them. I don't have any of them. Not in this size.
I think I do. Somewhere.
These are heckin' so useful.
Yep. Legit. All right, Paul and I will split those up and we'll go fish them.
Yeah, we'll split it like 90-10, me.
I'll get 90,000%. All right. So Jason both sent us a bag, and then what did we do for filming it? We dumped it all into one pile. So now we have to like.
I got all the missile baits. I know that's how.
There's quite a few missile baits in here.
No, there are. And you know what's crazy is I actually after we got off I was on Devo's show a little while ago. If you're not watching Devo's live streams, you really should. There's a ton of cool info there, and it's a ton of fun. But I did pop in on his show unannounced. And we were talking about missile baits actually for quite a while. So I bought a bunch of their chunk trailers.
The trailers are sweet.
Really cool. And then those come in the mail, and then like a day later, I get like a full load from missile baits from Jason. I was like, well, what could possibly be better?
Speaking of Devo's, here's Devo's favorite lure. You heard it here first. This is the Lunker Hunt Spider. So thanks to Jason for sending me an extra one of these. You can never have enough.
We should probably like wrap up a bunch of those and send them to Devo. I mean, that's worse than Cole, right?
Oh, that's a great idea. You've been a bad Devo this year.
I have like
here's
15.
all your spiders.
I have like 15, so.
I do too. There's like 5 right here.
You know the crazy part is when's the last time you got to use it?
Proof. There's one that's dead.
When's the last time you got to use one?
I haven't used one at all this year.
I didn't use one this year once.
So I got to use it a bunch last year, but like we didn't get on a frog bite this year.
I got one good day.
We had one day.
One good day.
I had one day before I left Grand Rapids, that one lake I like to go to. And you had one good day, I remember. He included also some basically awesome plastics. You got the Big Bite Baits Smalley Smasher here in chartreuse and white. That's a fantastic one.
But what I like is this is like what Monster Bass tries to do and what we try to do with our Monster Bass box. You want to match the plastics you're including with your box. You want to match them with terminal tackle so that you can actually use what's in the box.
Super valuable.
These are great at nose hooked. I mean, this is what they're designed to be, is nose hooked. They work phenomenal that way. But if you go ahead and you rig these up on the EWG, which is what I like to do when the bite gets really challenging. All of a sudden you have yourself like a super nice.
I already rigged mine, I'm just saying.
Not even filming, but bang, there you go. And there's a really awesome, totally different look at the Smalley Smasher. And you can Ned rig it. Heckin' cool.
All right, next up we had a Z-Man that I haven't seen before, or haven't used before, the Finesse Shads. These things are legit, and I went ahead and just rigged one up on one of those Neds as well. Check that out. Dude. That's so legit.
That's a clear water killer.
Yeah, so this is a Z-Man Elastec, right? So we got an invincible bait, and well, mostly invincible, right? We've broken.
Invincible-ish.
We can break it if we figure it out. All right, so that looks awesome. Like this color, this like smoky shad color, so good. So then we get into
the missiles.
This many missiles. Look at that. That's absurd. So I'm just gonna grab a few of these colors because we got 2 more boxes to get to. So this is the 48. This is like one of Missile Bait's like staple baits because it's kind of a little stick worm, right? But it's something that you could trim down. You could either use it as like a big Ned. You could cut it in half. You got regular size Ned. You can wacky rig this. You can shaky head this. You can do 1,000 things. It's like a 2-sided worm, ultimately. The center section here you can see is smoother. You got these ridges on either side of that. And those sides are a little bit denser, so you get a ton of action if you like wacky rig it.
Now, that's like a Reaction Innovation style worm as well, which is a super popular worm. So I think these 2 are probably one of the more popular versions of this type of stick worm that get trim in the middle. And just it's a certified fish catcher.
It's awesome. So here's the Watermelon Red. The thing is legit. We've got what they call milk money, which is white on the bottom, green pumpkin on the top, and then one of my favorite combos of all time, green pumpkin blue. So you get like that green pumpkin blue flake on top and that blue base on the bottom. So
that one looks like you got a
out
little chomp taken out.
Someone got chewed on. So Texas, Carolina, drop shot, trim it down, Ned rig, wacky rig it. I mean, I think it's called the 48 because you can rig it 48 different ways. All right, check it out. We got a full-size Ned there. That should be solid. These aren't salty, so I mean, it's gonna float pretty well, I believe, underwater. I'm excited to see how that plays out. We got the chartreuse on that jig, what I like to call the tracer round, because you can see your jig in slightly clearer water. What if they just made like scented candles that were just like power bait?
Oh well, not please Lord, not power bait. So I took that
5-year-old power bait.
So I took that milk money and put it on one of the green pumpkin colors in the larger hook size that Jason sent us. And what I actually did is I broke the worm where it kind of trims down, and I took my pocket knife and just cut this into like a little bit of a tail. This is the kind of stuff you can do with a worm like this that's like basically highly variable. Pretty sweet. You could actually, again, the original intent of the Ned was actually to like be a bait that is swimming good. You're meant to swim it. So this would be I think a cool way to swim a bait like this. And this is something I just made up 2 seconds ago, but I'm probably kind of gonna try maybe as soon as I can. That's actually heckin' cool.
Leave that rigged until spring.
Pocket.
All right, so thank you to Jason Emery for sending all that stuff in. 48 packs of the 48, as well as a lunker hunt spider for Debo's Fishing, which is going straight to him.
That we will not be splitting up and will go into my backpack.
I'm gonna cut that lunker hunt in half. All right, so next up we have our unofficial hype man, the DeBurly hype man. He's always in the lives. This guy's awesome. His name's Steven Scott.
His trademark is changing his screen name in every chat to customize it to whatever's going on in the daily conversation. I don't think I've ever seen him with the same name twice. Someone actually came into one of our lives and tried to like steal his brand, and they got struck down by the nerds.
Everybody in chat was so pissed.
Nah, bro.
No.
But
you're not real, bro.
But seriously, this is a cool person. We see him all the time. Yeah. We love the community that we kind of built with not only the lives, but with these videos and all the comments. So thank you so much, man. Excited to unbox this one.
Let's get to reading another letter. First of all, he says, Jeff, and in parentheses, and Paul.
Yeah, wow.
Like, unfortunately. Unfortunately, also Paul.
Because he'll probably be there.
He says, keep up the great content. I think most of us relate to you and keep coming back for that reason. So it's like very fancy-ish writing. You have great penmanship,
compared to mine,
which makes it hard for me to read this.
Written really well. Can't read a thing.
It's too good. I need bad grammar, scribbly writing.
Must not write within the lines.
We got the package from Fish Daddy, and he wrote it like in pencil, and it was like a broken pencil, so it was
perfect.
Like,
very legible.
I was like, I got this. I'm sending you a package loaded with soft plastics and some other goodies. The company is Texas-based, out of Decatur. It's the burbs of DFW, family-run business that went full-time around 18 months ago. Awesome, congrats, guys.
Definitely.
Jonathan Britt is the owner. I've been supporting him since day one. I pay for everything and get nothing for this. I just think he's special and deserves some love, for sure. Once you guys see what's in this box, you'll agree.
Second that.
He specializes in soft plastics in bass, striper, saltwater, and now ice baits. He's got the main staples on the website, but he also does live Facebook auctions on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. Mark your calendars.
Yeah.
Custom colors are sold only on the live auctions. Also has hard baits, A-rigs, spinners, and jigs.
Did we just find our new A-rig producer?
Sounds like our new A-rig producer.
Need that.
A bait that we never throw.
Thanks to Burly.
He did have rods, but switching makers now. Okay, so he's in the process of getting back to that. He raises money also for autism and special needs kids year-round. Man,
I think you're going to see a bait that you probably saw on Instagram that
it blew up on Instagram.
Which is awesome because it is like super special. It's amazing.
So we got some notes here just on the baits. I'm just going to get into the baits. All right, let's do it. So thank you, Steven Scott, for sending this in. Paul's got a new hat.
Woo! Actually, this is a really nice hat.
It's a pretty nice hat. Slick Bait Co. There we go. That's what all these baits are from. So he was talking about this brand. It's Slick Bait Co. They're based out of Decatur, Texas. So let's get into it. There's like 500 bags of plastics in here, you guys.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay. Just right off the top, we've got, oh, what?
Oh!
Stop it. Stop getting excited. Check out this paddle tail here. It's actually got a chartreuse tipped tail. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's like a glow tail.
No.
That's insane.
But the 3D of the glitter in the body is, I've never seen anything like that.
The glitter goes all the way through really well. And you got the flat head section here, easy rigging. We're talking upsized chatterbait right here. Yeah, and there's a couple different sizes in there too. So check that out.
Dude, oh my
God.
Guys. There's not enough time. Big worm.
What?
Deodorant?
Yo.
Do we got deodorant?
Check out the deodorant, you guys. The stank stick. It's a literal stick of scent.
This is too much.
Smell it?
It's like vanilla.
Is it actual deodorant? It actually smells good.
Lord.
We're gonna move quickly on this because the Burly Hype Man sent us a million freaking
I
bits.
cannot believe the catalog.
It's absurd. So they call these the slick shads, all those paddle tails we were showing you, but check this out. There's that grass candy. This is a 3-inch hammer shad. Look at this thing. Got like red glitter in there. There's another little guy, green pumpkin orange.
That's the same. That's that hammer shad.
That's legit.
Now, I will
Loving
say, orange is the color that I reach for the least. This is the only version of orange that I might actually reach for because it's got green pumpkin on top.
And that is similar to our friend Online Outdoorsman's Mule Fishing. They have the prairie.
Very good call.
Yeah. Which is the only other orange that I actually throw.
And a certified fish catcher.
And it's legit. Check this out though. We got the Incredible Hulk mixture. What? That chartreuse belly with the purple.
With the chicken strips.
With the chicken strips.
Here's a 4.25-inch version of that hammer shad in cookies and cookies and cream. This is not the light is like too much, not doing it justice.
Shut the front door.
There it is. Cookies and cream. Perfect name. Really cool
so
color.
cool.
I've never seen anything like this. This thing has an unbelievable paddle. This is gonna kick up. I mean, it might get bit off, but you're getting a bite, period.
Slick shad and plum juice.
What?
Look at that.
Oh!
Yeah, it's the like
sick.
purple, reddish purple base with some like blue flake in there, blue and purple. So this is called the Slick Nasty. Color is full moon. Check this out. You got a flat top, jointed fluke tail, little swim bait here. Look at this thing. It's a jointed fluke. And cool thing I'm seeing right off the bat is like I could easily downsize this and have like a nice little 3-inch fluke right here. I could just rip it off at the segment. And maybe it's meant to be that way, but other than that, look at that color. Is that copper flake? Why do more people not use copper flake? I'm telling you.
Not everyone gets the river
Copper
trick.
flake.
Not everyone knows river tricks.
Giant.
This is the
Oh my God.
Super Fluke. Super Fluke.
Super fluke.
This has got to be a 7-inch fluke. Easy. This is insanity.
I need to use that right now.
I think this is Gill Flash.
Let me see this one.
Is it Gill? Blue Gill Flash.
What?
Now the tail, I will say, has like, I'm trying to get it to stop moving here, is really
Wow.
cool. It's a really cool tail pattern. Nice
Yeah.
size. Standard fluke operation here. Just gigantic. I've never seen a fluke this big. I'm sure they exist. I just haven't seen one yet.
Who is currently using a fluke this size? Please answer in the comments below. So this is that blue moon again. You got that blue-green pumpkin. Oh my gosh, with that legit tail there.
This is the CHA Fluke and Melon. I'm gonna tell you right now, the way the light hits
Whoa!
this, look, we're not gonna be able to do it
It's not gonna work on camera.
Oh no. You guys
Oh
are
my
probably,
gosh.
right at the tail, you're probably just starting to catch a hint, a 1% hint of what this is doing. I could see that it color changes. So this is the
It's
CHA, I guess, which is
straight
color change.
purple.
This is neon purple.
Oh my God, that kind of works. Look at it. So I'm just doing my phone light through it, and you can kind of see that purple. That's what we're seeing in a very aggressive
Times
manner.
1,000. This has to be $1 billion. All right, we're halfway done.
We're getting there.
Whale.
Fluke in whale color.
Classic.
So
No, it's a murderer.
straight smoky shad look.
That's
I love
just
it.
a murderer. Can we do worms?
do some
Now,
worms.
these are a lot of my favorite kind of worms because they all have ribbon tails. Oh!
All right, so we got some giant curly tails here, like a 9-incher. 2 different like molds to that. So you got like the extra ribs on this one, more of the standard worm shape to this guy. This is in our blue moon, green pumpkin blue, always a good color to go with. And this one is called
Dark Matter.
Dark Matter.
That's the one I'm buying. I'm telling you right now.
sweet.
Like, they're both great, but that's the one I'm buying.
Silver flake. You got like that pearl base, and then you got like that gray smoke color up on top. That's juicy.
7-inch curly tail. This one is the red smoke. So you still get the smoke base, but it's definitely this red flake. I hope that's coming through. That red flake is coming through. 7-inch curly tail. This is, I think, upsize from Michigan. This is like what I'm gravitating towards initially. Like 10 inches, I feel like is starting to get like bigger than I'm comfortable with. Not that it doesn't work, just comfort level. 7 inches where I'm like perfection. Like that's a big worm for where I fish and how I fish. But I love how slim and trim it is. It's not super fat. All these little sections just make it easy to manage and give it that little extra action, and then you get this like, what, 2 inches of curly tail.
This, on the other hand, is back to that color changing. So what you guys are probably seeing is what looks more like a green pumpkin. You can see on this side, that's like that grass candy flash to it. On this side that doesn't have all the flash to it, in the light, when the light goes through it, it's actually like a fluorescent purple, just like the other one we showed you guys. Last one is, look at that.
Last worm.
Look at that.
Shut up!
All right, so last up, we got another color changer here. This is the 6-inch trick worm. Love that. Wanashaki had this immediately.
You guys are all seeing like chocolate brown.
It's brown.
I'm only seeing because the light is coming through it from the back. All I see is fluorescent glowing purple.
Bye.
Dude, that is so cool.
Twin tail grub, straight classic in that blue moon color. Green pumpkin blue.
Best name in the bunch.
The terror toad.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So we got a topwater frog plastic here with those nice little boot tails. Look at
what color did you get?
The dangly dancy legs. This one's called Copperhead Road.
No!
Yeah.
The terror toad in Copperhead Road. That's right in my bucket. What? That dude, not only is he a professional bait maker,
great at naming
professional
stuff.
naming convention. Everyone hire this man. This is the terror toad. This one's in gizzard shad. What I want to point out is like the level of detail on the mold is actually really good. There's like ribs all over this thing. You can clearly see the eyes are well defined, and where this thing splits, there's actually a nice spot for you to hide your hook.
All right, so here we got some craws. We got the Battle Axe craw in green pumpkin. Check that out. Nice bulky rigging section back there. He's actually got the molded in little flange on that claw. So that's gonna do awesome work in terms of action. And it's like tube shaped, man. I'm gonna Ned rig this thing. That's an upsized Ned right there.
Not a bad way to do it.
Obviously flipping too.
So this is a custom color of the same Battle Axe craw.
Lime
pepper.
This
is lime pepper. Same battle craw in lime pepper, a custom color. I don't need to do anything. This thing speaks for itself. This actually is really close. If this had like a whiter belly, is very close to one of my favorite colors of all time in paddle tail.
Oh yeah.
This is really cool. Get out of here.
Go home.
God, get out of here.
The battle bugs. This is actually a beautiful like flipping bug size for here. This is one of my favorite sizes, a little 3-inch bug to throw. I want to Carolina rig this real bad. Look at this like
color change, man.
Look at that. That little extra tentacle thing coming off the side.
These are really
fantastic. Good. So tons of action on these. You got the legs up the side. And again, we're not doing this justice, but you can kind of see the hints of purple there.
So I have another battle bug in candy. It's another color change. It's unbelievable. It's like this is a very dark purple, like really subtle.
It's cool.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like I'm literally having a life-changing moment right now. But one thing I want to call out, in addition to like this is a good flipping bait, like the way it comes in the pack, like is an amazing flipping bait. But you know, if you want to get more action, you know, you typically have to pull apart those little phalanges and all the little claws and stuff. Like you're gonna pull these apart. A lot of times, what happens is they're either very difficult to pull apart and you end up ripping the bait, or they're too easy and they don't maintain themselves as like a one-piece sort of like compact flipping bait. These ones are I don't know how this mold is happening, but these are actually really easy to pull apart, like just the individual pieces. So like pulling apart like this piece. Boom, very simple, but like holds together really well as is. Now you can see, rounding out these pieces I just pulled apart, you can see there's sort of like an outline here where you could pull apart more. It's holding together well, but look how easy this is without ripping the bait to pull apart on your own. Like it just comes apart really well, really clean. But they're really thin, so like you'd think these would be ripping. I haven't ripped one yet. This is like the third one that I've tried. Just super simple. A little thing, but kind of makes a big difference.
Then we got another Battle Axe craw. This one an Alabama craw, and it's got slightly different claws on it too. Check those out. Interesting.
We got another color, the dark matter, which is one of my favorites. We've already highlighted on one of those worms. This one is in a lizard. It almost looks like kind of a zoom lizard, like very standard, but look at this tail, the curly tail.
That's it.
This is definitely coming home with me. That dark matter with like the pearl on the bottom and then that like dark color flash. I think it's 2 colors of flake. Yeah, a black flake and then like a sort of holographic flake on top. Just what the heck? Carolina me.
Carolina me. All right, then we got the river bug. This again in color changing. It's got like the grass candy side and then it'll be purple on the other side. Look at this unique shape though. That's dope.
I thought that we had hit all of the coolest things with the fluorescent baits and the cool flipping jigs.
These are sick.
And the amazing worms and everything else that we have seen so far. I thought we were good.
You were wrong.
We were good with the giant paddle tails and the mega flukes. Not the coolest thing. We have 2 micro, and I mean like micro baits. These are maybe 2 inches long each.
Little babies.
We have a paddle tail. Clear, like super clear, with like cosmic, I'm going with cosmic flakes.
It's called 2020.
It's called 2020, so this is definitely an ill fish. This thing is unbelievably cool. That has to catch. That absolutely has to catch. And then this is the coup de grace. Is a 2-inch
lizard. It's called the micro lizzie.
The same exact shape with the curly tail at the bottom as their regular lizard. Unbelievable.
I'm ice fishing this year.
I'm everything fishing this forever.
I'm everything fishing this.
That's another bag that I'll be beeping.
All right. No. He did get into some hard... you missed your bucket. He did get into some hard baits this year as well. So we got a square bill there. We got a little crankbait, a little flat side.
Oh, yeah.
On that. So that is looking nice. Look at like chartreuse cool with color. The blood splatter.
The all chartreuse craw pattern is not normal. I love it.
Finally, this is the last one, and I saved it for last on purpose. So I showed these on my Instagram already. I'm going to show them again because they're just sweet. We got like a little paddle tail. Got a little craw and got this sick, unique like Ned bait. But check this out. If you take a closer look, see that it's not just glitter or flake there. Those are little puzzle pieces. And that is to benefit autism awareness. As the Burly Hype Man mentioned, these guys do live auctions. You should go check out those live auctions, and they go to benefit autism awareness and kids with special needs, which is fantastic. So I'll be honest, I opened this up, quite a few tears in my eyes when I took a look at these, and this ended up not even being the last puzzle piece bait that I got that week.
But look at this, they make a black version as well. How many people are like, you know what, I'll make a custom bait. Fine. Okay, I'll make custom puzzle piece, glittered bait, sure. Also, you get it in 2 colors, totally fishable and usable.
Yep. Look at that. That's dope.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and make 2 colors. Nobody does this. Yep. Slick Bait Co.
Super special bait. One last box here. This one comes from Rockablades. He's the man. He's in our lives all the time. Awesome dude. And
that sounds awkward. He's in our lives.
He's in our lives. He's in
our live streams.
He's in our hearts at all times. He's in our live streams. All right, so Jeff and Paul, I recently found a bait maker near me, and the options he has for colors, baits, and scents is astounding.
Handwriting, impeccable. But
legible.
But also not like clean, like you know what I mean? It's not like a typewriter. Yeah. It looks natural, but impeccable.
Also, how often do you guys get handwritten notes? I never do.
Apparently we do.
So now I do. It's pretty crazy. Where were we? Oh yes, in the pit of despair. Oh, there we go. All right, so I can read. I bought some for my son and I and figured I would grab some for you guys to try out. Sorry there isn't more, so you both had a pack each. Also, I included a couple of bags of boat snacks from a company in the town I live, as well as a container of my favorite seasoning for cooking our fish. I really hope you guys like the baits. When I saw the triple threat, I thought you guys would like them. I haven't gotten to try mine yet, but I'm excited to use them on a Ned head. I already looked at these. They're dope. I can't wait. My son and I usually have some sort of competition when we go out together. We figured that you guys could fish only the baits in the box. Winner keeps everything.
We're gonna fish against for the seasoning because I'm ready to.
I'm ready for the seasoning.
I'm ready to throw hands.
No guns allowed.
I'm still ready.
No grappling hook anchors.
I'm less ready, but I'm still
Board the ship.
I'm still prepared.
All right, fine. Take all the fun out of it.
Hashtag pirate law.
I know I've said it many times already, but thank you for all the content you put out. It has truly meant so much to me and in a way saved me. If you guys ever make it down to the DFW area, another DFW.
We have to.
Apparently we got to go to DFW. Near Lake Fork and pull my arm. Well, anywhere in East Texas, really, let me know so we can go hit up some banks. Maybe I'll have some better ones by then. Serious thanks, Rocka, aka Rockablades. Hashtag NedRigNerds. Definitely a nerd.
People
in our hearts.
in Texas using hashtag NedRigNerds unironically.
So crazy.
That's how you know you've made an impact.
All your friends are like, what are you
You are a nerd. You're an actual nerd. And you're like, sure.
They see you with a spinning reel and they freak out.
So this was the seasoning that was discussed on the fish. I will rubber stamp this one 1,000 times.
Tony!
I use Tony C's all the time in every version of hot. My wife has come to adopt it, the regular non-hot version for eggs every single time. I have all the giant size of these. 10 out of 10, can't recommend enough. Tony C's fantastic. This man has taste.
Speaking of taste, we got some jerky. Ooh. Cajun and dill pickle. What's your choice? Oh, I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, I guess. I'm doing dill pickle for sure. So here goes nothing. Dried meats. First of all, the texture is 10 out of 10. It's very difficult to get the texture right for like actual beef jerky. The dill pickle, subtle and satisfying.
Cajun, not subtle, very satisfying.
Oh, really?
No. It tastes like a bowl of jambalaya. East Texas jerky, if you guys want to look it up. Oh, look,
Yeah,
there's a code.
Take a picture of
Scan
that
it.
code. Hold it there. One.
All right, next up we got some baits from BFO Baits. It says, I bass, you bass, let's bass. I don't know what that means, but I love it.
Dude.
This one is called Spot the Water Dog. It's in candy apple black.
Why does it Spot the water dog?
I don't know.
Clifford the water dog.
Look at this.
It's flat on bottom.
He couldn't get the rights to Clifford. So look at the head though. That's pretty sick. The details on this look great. And then we've got this just dangly tail that's just straight. It's like a fruit roll-up, actually.
It really is. It gets a little folded because there's no way you're gonna have a 14-inch bag.
Yeah.
But like that is, they should have named.
Absurd.
He should have named this a dragon. Unbelievable.
Clifford the Water Dragon. There you go. Look at the curly legs on that too. That thing's sick.
This is cool.
The Midnight Mardi Gras Senti Stick.
It's
You
the
guys,
perfect name.
It's a centipede. Have you seen this before?
No.
Have you seen anything like this?
Never.
Little dangly arms on the end.
But like, what, a dozen of them?
This is baffling. And then there's purple and green flake in this one.
So I
That's
love that.
sick.
I love that because it's upsize with the
Yeah.
arms and all that without being too big.
Yeah.
And
I
then
want to flip that.
and then being black works great in dark water.
We'll flip around and find out.
Here's the same exact. This is that Senti stick in green pumpkin milk. I think it is. What is it? Did I get that right? Pumpkin milk. Yeah, I was right.
Pumpkin.
Which we've seen twice now with the missile bait, right? So there's that milk color, green pumpkin on top, black flake. This is game changer. This is a game changer.
Okay. There's a turtle in here, you guys.
I know, and not a gimmick turtle either. Like
It's a baby turtle, a soft plastic turtle. Wow. Throw that top water. I don't know.
any water.
We'll see.
Any water.
I want to see what I can
It's
do.
cool. So I'm sensing a theme here. Pumpkin milk's the thing, which I like. I got
milk
no gripe at all. This is Senior Frog. This is the coolest take on a frog I've ever seen in my life. Two curly legs. Look at the arms. I mean, flat body, really cool profile actually. And that green pumpkin milk. No, what's the Gumby?
I was gonna say, yeah. So kind of Gumby. I was thinking more nerdy, like this is Waluigi, like Mario Party. Wow!
It honestly, it's the most unique. Have you ever seen a more unique take on a frog?
I have not seen anything like this before, and that's fantastic.
Subscriber unboxings just leading to absolute platinum. Yeah, absolutely.
We'll do a day on the water with just these.
You said like, oh, we could make it, or Rockablades said in the letter, he's like, oh, you could do a competition and whoever gets to fish them keeps them all. That's not happening because I'm not putting that much risk into something that is luck because I want some of these, but these are all, every single one of these so far, fish catchers.
I love how you just agreed with the fact that we're aggressively average anglers. You're like, that's luck. Somebody's going to be hashtag blessed that
There's
day.
absolutely a luck factor, and I'm not willing to even 1%.
We don't have enough skill to
I'm not allowing 1% luck factor into my.
I don't want to potentially lose
into
these.
my odds of losing these baits.
Senior Frog, leave my life?
No.
No, thank you.
No.
All right, so next up we've got a Mr. Ned.
Yeah.
That's right, Mr. Ned.
Kind of like Senior Frog.
In this purple shimmer. Check this out. That's dope. So he's got, you know, just the tapered tip to it there. It's got tons of action, decent durability to it. Yeah, this is a juicy looking Ned rig bait. I'm stoked to try that out.
So here's the triple threat. I'm seeing a lot of things here. I'm seeing like 2 baits glued together.
Rigging option number 1. This is that purple shimmer again.
Yeah.
The whole dang thing.
Sure.
Texas rig it, upsize Ned. Rigging option number 2. This little bug right there. Rigging option number 3. This little craw, possibly my favorite, right there. That's sweet. And these little
the
claws
tabs
even have the flange on it.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? So they rip apart really easy, and you've got 2 micro baits there, or you fish the whole rig together.
Which is also a micro bait. I mean, this is a small bait.
It's still small.
Maybe 3 inches total.
Yep.
But he gave us amazing color combos. It's called Black Royale, so you get the black and blue.
The Black Royale.
I love that. And then you get, what was the other color?
Silver melon, which is
Oh,
like,
silver melon's like an upgrade.
yeah, it's like a
What's the other
lighter
one, though?
colored watermelon mix.
And then the purple shimmer, which is like a clear water
Money
crusher
moves.
for sure.
And now for an abrupt ending. I lost Paul. Here's the deal. I was just editing this video, and I realized we got so excited and carried away by these amazing subscriber baits and how awesome and generous our subscribers are that we forgot to record an outro. So here I am. So I just want to say thank you from us here at BurlyFishing to Jason Emery for sharing his homemade baits with us, and to Burly Hype Man for sharing Slick Bait Co. with us, a company I otherwise would have never heard of, but am amazed by the products that they're putting out there. And also to Rockablades for introducing us to BFO Baits. Again, another small bait company I never would have heard of if somebody hadn't sent it to us in the first place. And if you are considering sending some stuff in, especially if it's from a smaller bait company, y'all know I love supporting small business. Being a small business owner myself, I look for any opportunity I can to do so. And I mean, I'm amazed by what these smaller companies can do most of the time anyways. So by all means, send it in. Just get in touch with me. Hit me up at the email info@burlyfishing.com, or you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll get you a shipping address and we can figure things out. P.S. If you're wondering what all these awesome boxes are, they're prizes getting shipped out to winners from our Autism Anglers donation drive. We just did that live last week as of the uploading of this video, and it was amazing. So if you haven't watched it, just go back and watch the recorded version. It's available on the channel forever, and enjoy, because it was an amazing experience. We raised over $2,900 to support autism awareness, similar to what Slick Bait Co. does that you learned about in today's video. So that is awesome. Thank you all so much. Everybody who showed up to donate, you guys are amazing. And I can't wait to spend all my money at the USPS. It's going down. At any rate, that's all I got for you guys. And this is our last giveaway in December. So be sure to enter, click the link in the description or the pinned comment below. And I'll ship you out some stuff, like I'm shipping all these guys out some stuff. So hopefully you enjoy that bag. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.